Okay, this is a quick test of the camera, just to make sure that everything is working perfectly fine. So what I'm going to do is first of all explain to you how the mechanism works. There is this battery, as well as this battery and the items that are on there. Unfortunately, I can't give you the cassette because it's got personal information on there, but it wasn't actually registered for sale. All the items were described as is without the cassette. So hopefully that's not a problem, but let's test it out and just make sure that everything's working fine. What I know is that this is semi-charged. For posting purposes it has to be semi-charged or less. This one is completely discharged because it's just basically played right through. Now what I'm going to do is connect the actual battery. So what we got is connecting the battery here. As you can see, there it is, and what I'm going to do is stabilize this tripod and let's just play it through. So first of all, as you can see, it is on the off position, so let me just basically zoom in and just make sure that that's there. So that is in the off position, just shy of the camera, so it's there. And then what I'm going to do is go to the on position, there. And at the top of the camera there is an eject button, so let me just make sure that we got the eject button. So eject, and then open it across, and what will happen is the top console here, which you never touch, should be there. There's a lever on the side here, and you'll see where it says push. That's the only bit you use to put the cassette in. So the cassette goes into there at the top. Now you don't close it from here, you close it from the lever that says push, and then all you do is just wait for the mechanism to pop in. So there you go, it goes down automatically. Wait for it, and then all you do is just close it. Now at this position what it's doing is it's pretending to be a camera, and then on the next position it will be pretending to be a cassette player. So in the camera state that it's in at the moment, what you'll do is you'll see this, and you'll be able to see the viewfinder. And let me just see if I can actually focus on the center of the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that you're able to see that this is actually picking up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewind. So there's a rewind functionality here, so in order to rewind it, it should be at the beginning of the cassette. Yep, so it's at the beginning of the cassette, and then all I'm going to do is press the record button. So there's the picture that's picking up, so let's make sure it's picking up, so you can see there. We'll zoom into it, zoom in. Let me just see if I can get something appropriate. There we go. So I'll just see if I can get the duck from DuckDuckGo as a logo. So you should be able to see that. Okay. So that's zoomed in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully play this. There we go. So you can see there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to record this. So I'm going to record this. And now it's recording. Okay, so what it's doing is just going through a record mechanism and then picking up my voice as well on this record. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in and out. So zoom in and then out towards it. There we go. Zoom, 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 zoom. Hopefully it'll go all the way in. So there you go. And what I'm going to do is see if I can actually stop it there, because then we've just picked up what we've recorded. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the stop button here. Stop. And then what I'm going to do here is play it back. So in order to play it back, you have to move it from being a camera to a cassette player. So I'm going to switch it over to a cassette player, and now I'm going to rewind it, what we recorded. So we go all the way to the record. And then what I'm going to do is press play. So you're now able to hear my voice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in and out. So zoom in and then out towards it. Zoom, 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 zoom. There you go. So I will basically stop the VCR because there are instructions on the side. So when it's in the VCR mode, you can see that there's play, rewind and whatnot. When you're using it as a normal camera, so this is VCR mode. So when you use it as a normal camera, this will become the camera. So you'll see all the bits and pieces there. You can see that it is actually picking up what the actual viewfinder is picking up. So now that's just a quick test just to make sure. And I've just got a message from you saying, hi, does this mean I can't put a cassette into the recorder? Well, you have to have a cassette of your own, because the point is the cassette I've provided here is got personal information on it, you know, photos, families and whatnot. So I can't pass that on to you, but all you need to do is just purchase a cassette, which is the mini DV. So that's all you need. Yeah. So I'll hopefully get a response from you once you've seen this video. Thank you. And that's pretty much it.